Hey everyone, KYC members, welcome to this week's What's Going On, the weekly wrap. Just had dinner with the Rear Commodore, and as I was leaving he said please make it short, so just to annoy him I'll make sure I stretch it out because I like doing that. Last Sunday we had a race, two divisions, one to Ralph's Bay, mark inside Ralph's Bay, and the Div 2 people went to just past South Arm, a mark off the shore there, and it was quite a stiff southerly, so it was a good run. I was on the Melgers, and we were sort of sitting on 14s and getting up to 16s, and it was quite exciting. It was an absolute slog on the way back, which wasn't overly enjoyable, but it was a really good race. At one stage we were contacted on the radio by the officer of the day saying he might not get there in time, and we had to find a place on the map to turn around, which lucky he got there before we did, because where I thought we were going to turn around was nowhere near where they put the mark, so that would have caused some controversy. I don't have all of the results here for that race, but from memory I believe I think Ripper might have taken out Division 2 and Margarita took out Division 1. This week we had Twilight 4, and the results for Twilight 4 in Division 2, third was Escape Plan, second was Ben Maris in Sayona, and then Chris Creera took all of the chocolates in Maori Lass in Division 2, so well done to everyone there. In Division 1, Dylan in Planet X came third on time. Graham Stevenson in Margarita got second, and Mr. Robbie Cawthorne, Talofa, got the first place in Division 1. So congratulations to all of those place getters as well. There was a couple of casualties. One, our illustrious Vice Commodore was out in a D-class, and the bowsprit let go. And you might remember that he was given a new name at the pipe opener because he decided to park jazz player on the rocks, so everyone called him Rocky. After that, he got a bag of rocks as a surprise, as a prize or an award. And a couple of other boats even came up with a meme and superimposed Brent's head on Rocky Balboa and sent that around the socials, which was a bit funny. But now we can call him Rocky Bow Spritter. Now that's the Vice Commodore's new name. And of course the Rear Commodore, Mick Church, had to come to the rescue. My suspicion is that he thought, I better go and rescue Brent because I'm not doing too terribly well in this race, and if I go and rescue him I'll get redress and average points or something like that. I think that might have been his plan, but anyway, we'll never know. We've got a couple of events coming up that I'd really like to encourage you to plan for and participate in. And the first one is in December, and it's the 16th, 17th and 18th, and it's the D's and 10 metre or under boats. I know it says under 10 metre boats, but I think it basically should mean if your boat's 10 metres or under, you can race in that regatta. And so on the Friday night on the 16th, it's an anybody. I don't think you even have to be 10 metres or under. It's just an all-comers Twilight on Friday the 16th. I believe we were going to be able to use spinnakers for that one. It's not going to any Twilight pennant or anything like that. There's no points awarded for it. It's just basically a shakedown before the regatta on the Saturday and the Sunday. So that's the 16th, 17th and 18th of December. Please let us know if you're sailing in that weekend. It's going to be a good, fun weekend. It definitely was a fantastic regatta last year. The weather was just brilliant. Then there is the Channel Challenge. We need to start to think about the Channel Challenge. It's a little earlier this year in January because of some conflicts with town racing. So it's Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th, and Sunday the 15th. So Friday the 13th is Hobart to Kettering. Saturday is the Hope Island race for Division 1, Zoodpool Rock for Division 2. And then there's the food vans and the band and all of that on the Saturday night at the club rooms. And then Sunday the 15th is basically Kettering to Dens Point to finish off the weekend. It's normally a fantastic weekend. Please put it in your diary system and block it out and participate. It really is a good weekend. I'd like to welcome some new members. I got this last week, but I'd already shot the video, so I needed to move these across to this week, and please forgive me if I mispronounce anybody's names. We've got Indigo Lewis sailing on Close Encounters, and then a couple of youth family members, Warrenthon Wirrong and Warrathon Wirrong, family youth members, and Roy and Natalia Classy have got sail pass, so they're obviously crewing on somebody's boat. Welcome to the club. And Finn Payenberg also joined this week, so welcome to the club, Finn. We've got Twilight this Wednesday. Hopefully the weather is good. We've ordered good weather and fair winds, so please come down and have a sail with us next Wednesday. And after you've finished the race, put the boat away. Come and join us in the club. It was last night. Was a really good night. I was surprised with the amount of people that turned up based on the weather. I think the rear Commodore dodged a bullet by rescuing Rocky Bowspritter, and they got into, well, Churchy got back into the club and he was dry. Brent looked like he'd swum there, and then the rest of the fleet came in afterwards, and they all looked like they swam round the course, not sailed round the course. So it was a tad wet. Hopefully it won't be like that next week. But when you put the boat away, come and join us in the club for the burgers and the snorkers, the sausages, and the raffle. Got some really good prizes for the raffle. And also still looking for a barbecue manager, and you know, if you can, please put your hand up for that role, that responsibility. That would be super helpful. I know that, you know, people are busy, and the people on the committee, they're also very busy, and they've already got some responsibilities. It would be really great for someone to put their hand up and say, yep, I'll look after that. All you need to do is take responsibility for it. You don't have to cook the barbecue. You don't even have to buy the stuff. You just need to be responsible for checking what we need, what we've got, and either getting it or organising to get it and stock the freezer and so forth. Make sure we've got everything we need. That would be most helpful if someone would put their hand up to take on that responsibility. So that's it for this week's weekly wrap. I've probably forgotten something, but there you go. I've got all my notes written down. I've covered everything on my notes, but I have a feeling I've forgotten something, and somebody will remind me, I'm sure. But looking forward to seeing you at the club next Wednesday for Twilight 5. And we'll be seeing you then. Bye for now.